Hello, I'm Nicolette Amarillas. I'm a strength coach and a movement and posture specialist. And today we're going over one of my favorite shoulder mobilizations to create more mobility and strength through the shoulders. It also helps improve posture and open up the front side of the body to create more engagement through the back side of the body and the shoulders. We'll be prone, meaning we'll be facing the floor and doing like a big sweeping mobility to test our range of motion. So you'll need something hard to lie on, so either the floor, it could be on a mat of course, or you would want to be on something like a bench, but a bed would probably be too soft. We are going to also be strengthening the back side of the body. Now I'm going to show you the movement first while I'm seated upright, just so you can get the hang of the movement, and then we'll get onto the floor. So once we're on the floor, lying on our stomachs, our arms will be straight over our heads, parallel to one another, with the palms facing the floor. From here, pull your shoulders down. Make sure we're not shrugging, right? Pulling your shoulders down, opening your chest, and then I'll direct you to tuck in your chin, and you can even have a towel underneath your forehead so that you can lie straight down on the mat. From here, we'll bring the arms down, and once you're at like maybe 45 degrees, we'll start rotating, bringing the thumbs down and toward the hips, and then the palms will eventually come behind and face behind us. Again, we'll be on the floor, right? And then we'll reverse it. We'll come up, and as we come up, we'll rotate the palms forwards, the thumbs start to face one another, and then we'll reach into the center and come up back up into that neutral position. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna get on my stomach. Join me. Legs are straight, trying to keep them as relaxed as possible. I like to have the tops of my feet on the floor. Okay, so like I said, chin tucked, forehead on the mat. Now, there might be a little echo when I do this, so I'm actually going to keep my head lifted off of the mat because I have the mic, but I want you to have your head on the floor, okay? Shoulders down, chest open. From here, let's lift the arms up, so just hovering above the floor. From here, we're opening them wide, and then rotating the palms to face up, bringing them just right to our glutes and hamstrings if we have that range of motion. Bringing them here, rotating the palm, bringing the palms down and reaching up. I'm hitting my plant, so I'm gonna scoop myself this way, give myself a little bit more range of motion. Let's try this again. Let arms come up, shoulders are down, head is touching the floor. Open up, squeeze those shoulder blades. Now start to rotate the thumbs toward the floor, and then the thumbs start to rotate toward one another as the palms come up toward the ceiling, and you tap the glutes or hamstrings. Shoulders stay squeezed and away from the ears. Nice and slow, palms are up, and now they're slowly rotating, thumbs coming down, palms facing the floor, and then reach up to ahead of you. Let's go one more time. Drop down, and then we lift again. Arms straight, open, squeeze those shoulder blades, rotate the palms. Palms are facing up now, thumbs toward one another, toward the glutes, and reverse. Leading with the pinkies and then rotating palms to the floor, and now leading with the thumbs as they come forward, lifting, stay up the floor, and then drop down. Now, if it's difficult for you to even lift your arms above the floor, that's okay. Just make sure that you start to lift and work up to being able to come off of the floor. If you have to start with your arms on the floor, that's totally fine. If you can't get into a lying position, for example, you could also do this from a seated position. So let's say we seated here, we can still do that mobilization, right, from this position. But if we can, it's great to have the floor because it helps keep our spine in a more neutral position so that we don't go into extension and start to cheat. So if you want stronger shoulders, more mobile shoulders, I highly recommend integrating this into your daily practice, either pre-exercise or even on rest days when you want to have more mobility through the shoulders and relax the upper torso and the neck. I'm Nicolette Amarillas. I'll see you soon.